What up, though? Ledge here. Chill with me. Wake y'all asses up. Good morning, Battle Rap. Good morning, Battle Rap World. You know we're going to get into, but also I want to remind you guys, later also on this show, we will be talking to a hardworking guy, man. LL Coogi from the Midwest, Milwaukee. Probably underrated, not only as far as talent and wins, but his resume. We're going to get into his resume. He's going to keep building on that resume. He got more battles lined up, coming fast and furious. Also, he got music, a part of a really legendary series. Like, he's a part of something major, so I think that's a really big deal and something he should be applauded for. And later, I'm going to give you my top 5 leagues, man. My top 5 leagues that I'm feeling. Y'all can debate it. It's just how I'm feeling. And it's not like top 5 leagues this year. Just over the recent years, just, my 5 favorites that I think is really killing it out here, all right? So we're going to get into that. But obviously, you know what I got to start off with. Ultimate Madness 3. That kicked off. Ultimate Madness 3, round 2 kicked off over the weekend. You see here, we had Jackboy Maine versus Cortez, Drugs versus Rum Nitty, Casey J versus Prep, and Swamp versus Geechee Gotti. Solid. It was a solid night. It wasn't like a crazy night. You did have a choke, and then also a big time stumble. So it wasn't a clean night, but it was a good night overall. Pretty solid. Again, I hope you guys lay off the judges. I was in chat, like punching for them. Like, y'all gotta relax on these judges. Like, they can't make a minute mistake. And I get it's 100K, but jeez, boy. That being said, let's get into it. First battle up, I believe, was what was it? Casey and Prep. Yeah. Casey and Prep was first because she came straight out the gate with it. I believe she won the coin toss and went first anyway, and came out the gate with it. I could be wrong with that. Like, I had literally just sat down, and as soon as I sat down and turned my volume up, she just went. But I don't know. Somebody confirm or deny that. I don't know. But I had just sat down, and she came straight away bombing. Probably her best round since I don't want to take all back and say versus Swamp, but then again, it might be since a Swamp battle. She had a battle. Yeah, no, we're gonna stick with that. But no, she was going crazy. She was going crazy with or without reaction. I still would say, for the most part, she didn't get the reaction from the building that she deserved. I thought she was doing really good. Prep went, he had like a rebuttal freestyle, but he also had paperwork, so he kind of expected Casey to touch on some topics such as the alleged incident with him putting his hands on a lady, which that's a big no for me. But he has a papers with the lady that he was accused of hitting, saying that she even said it's not true. He kind of like uses a case flip to kind of, rebuttal that. I thought it was cool. Didn't get the reaction I think he was looking for. Like, when you come with that, with paperwork, and you rebuttal it with a name flip, you expecting, like, he didn't get that. It was kind of like, a little subtle. But then, like, maybe 4 bars in, he jams up. And he was searching. He was searching. He was close to jerseying. I felt he was close to jersey. Thank God he didn't. I mean, the round is already lost. But don't jersey. It's for 100K, man. Just go out, right? So, he loses the round. Second round, I'm like, she just got to be solid. Because what I'm starting to really pick up is Pressure Burst Pipes, man. This is his second time that I've seen him in a tournament where the stakes kind of got raised. And he didn't meet those expectations. Now, I know I'm going all the way back to his UFF days against Chess. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that time or y'all were present. people were probably watching, but being present in that time is something totally different that I'm saying. Like recognizing like who the dogs are, right? So going into that tournament, he was a heavy favorite. Like people, universally didn't know much about the other guys. You know what I'm saying? So for him to lose to Chess, who was younger than him by some years, and him to jam up like that, it was different. You know what I'm saying? So second round, I'm like, she probably about to just put the nail in the coffin. I tweet out, because she did it, soon as she did it, I tweeted it out like, damn, she fumbled the bag in the second round because her material was good. It wasn't good as her first round, no. Her first round, she had a big point to prove, and she proved it. But in the second round, she could have got him up out of there because his second was like mid. It was mid to me. But she stumbled heavy, and it fucked her all up, in my opinion. And I thought it was 1-1. Just because we say that all the time. I don't know, like, I feel like the rules change depending on who the person is. But the rule, to me, every time you ever looked on Twitter, you ever looked on, everybody says it. So I know I'm not alone. Everybody like, oh, all this person has to do is be clean and they got it. For some reason, that just didn't apply over the weekend. That didn't apply. It just was, hey, I think her material was still better. So he clearly won the third. It was an uphill battle to climb after that. All the judges were in favor of KCJ. I'm not mad at, because guess who picked KCJ to win? Guess who picked KCJ to win? Your boy. I definitely picked KCJ to win for an upset. It happened, and she got the dub. But I'm sitting here being honest with myself. Do I think she won? Based off of traditional rules that I follow still, like I'm 34. Like if you've been watching battle rap like post 2016, I feel like you automatically judge differently than I do. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, a big time stumble for 100K over somebody who flawlessly got through their material, I feel like I can't just like, cause what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, I'm not rewarding I gotta reward somebody for being clean. Just because your stumble wasn't as bad as his choke doesn't mean I can't count that too. Like, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But, it is what it is. She moved on. Salute to KCJ. Texas in the building. So, yeah, man. Prep, that first round killed him pretty much. But his third, I don't know why you wait till your thirds to get crazy. But it happened. As for, and I don't think I got these battles in order. I'm just going to go to, I know Geechee and Swamp was last, but I'll just say Rum and Drugs. I don't know if what was the second battle, but it's 50-50 at this point. So we can get into that. I had a guy on my show say Drugs was one of 30 Rum. And I just think in the land of bold takes, that was probably one of the boldest, not because I put Rum on some high-ass pedestal that he's unbeatable, but just based on his body of work, I haven't seen him get 30 ever. I think maybe the closest was B-Dot, because B-Dot definitely won, but I don't feel like he won all 3 rounds. But, so in Drugs, we were believing in Drugs because of what he did to Yoshi and how he changed his format from like this high energy, rapid build up punching, phenom to like a real strategist breaking somebody down, a little more direct, topical content catered to the opponent without like ODing on name flips. So I was curious to see. And he stayed that. The thing to me, it just didn't hit. I think one of the judges said it perfectly. Like, you had like the concept, you had, you had the vision of what you wanted to do. You just didn't paint the picture broad enough, didn't go as in depth, because people have taken the angle of Rum, all you do is punch, you're a one trick pony, and you could have been this. They do that a lot. I like the way Holmesy broke it down. I remember Iron in their classic battle. He kind of alluded to it, being the king with only one subject, and you putting your own self in the box. Like people done touched on it already. So to me, when you're at that point and that's because it's a big gamble, man. You only got 2 weeks prep. It's 400K. You gotta listen to your material. For me, I will listen to my material and compare it. Like, is this better than what Iron said about him in the same kind of fashion? Is this better than what Holmesy just was saying to him? No, or it's not really. I gotta scrap that. But you only get 2 weeks. You write something. I don't know how many times these people revise their bars, knowing that you only got 2 weeks left, and a lot of those days are taken to rehearse the material. It's not just the writing; it's the rehearsing the material so you don't jam up. So I don't know. You maybe got 6 or 7 days to write. So it's pretty hard to try to change up the game plan. In this setting, Rum can just be Rum. Rum can name flip, talk gangster shit, and he can be fine because he's one of the best to do it with those set of skills. So I thought it was a little bit closer, not overly close. I think Rum won comfortably. His material was good. He's been good. I think people got some high expectations for Rum that it's like he's just a tough act to follow. Shout out to Lil Slap. Yeah, he's gonna be a tough act. It's a tough act to follow when you talk about like some of his great performances, some of his great rounds, and but he got the job done. I don't think it was really too much of a debate, in my opinion. The next battle was Battle of the Night, though. Salute to Jack. He lost. I had Cortez winning as well, but this is a salute to Jack real quick before I kind of just really touch on the battle. Jack Boy's 2 performances are top tier level performances. I think I'm worried though. It's weird. Like I'm worried that he can't maintain this because I can tell when somebody is really motivated because that bag is that heavy. I don't know if Jack is going to be Jack like this, or like I don't know if he gets, because he hits the small league circuits, just to fuck around, right? To get a bag here and there. I don't know if he goes to, and I don't want to throw a league name under the bus like it's a small league, but I don't know if he's going to go to a small league around his area and give this same Jack Boy. Shit, I don't even know if he's going to be on a URL card that may not have the title of a Gnome in Summer Madness and care enough. I just don't know. I felt like a couple of these guys showed that bag, that 100K, they showed that I need that. I gotta have that. And I feel like with Jack, he's one of those guys. But man, when I say he had 2 really dope performances that in a different tournament maybe he probably gets by easily. Like the last couple of UMs, dudes weren't giving you back to back except for the winners and the people who made that run. So, he just went against the wrong dude, man. Cortez is on one just like Jack Boy is. So Cortez and his style is really good for this tournament, man. And while he wasn't, he ran into like a vintage Rex at this what was that, the slaughterhouse joint. He's still Battletv, like that shit still counts. Like he's still like those. I think people are not really factoring that in, that he was in a house where you had to write in a couple of days or whatever, for you didn't know who you was facing just yet. You had to really prepare, and those are all top level dudes when you're talking about, what was it? Was a Verb in there, Big T, Daylight, Diz, Math. What? Like we would go crazy right now if all of them was in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? If a lot of them was in the tournament, well, Cortez Fate was a part of that. He was a part of that. He was there. So you got to give him credit for that. So he's not scared of this. And really all he had to do was edit his build-ups, edit like these drawn out angles that because he's really great at breaking you down. He's just really just shortened all that up and just put it in the box, and he's sending guys out of here, man. And I like it. And he can rap really well too. So that comes. So when he's saying dope punches along with good rapping, it just comes across so well on camera. It just does. So again, man, salute to both of them. Battle of the night. I had a 2-1 core. Forget which rounds. I think I edged him in the first and gave him probably the third. I think Jack took the second. But yeah, that was good. And Geechee and Swamp was probably the second best battle of the night in my opinion. Few dry spots towards like the end of their rounds, like when they were closing out, they didn't like land with a bomb to end it. But it was a solid battle. This is one of those battles where people were complaining about gas and a little bit of biasness. Look, this is what I'm saying. If y'all feel that way, y'all can't blame Geechee. Y'all can't blame. It's for 100K. If I can find an advantage, which is like if the battle was in Detroit and I'm a battle rapper from Detroit, and I know I can get more of my guys in and you can get yours, I'm bringing them in to persuade to 100K. I don't care. Like that's just like you got to figure out how you're going to defeat. That's not an issue for me. That's a you issue. Now, is it right? Probably not. But for 100K, they're not like sticking nobody up for ransom for 100K. They're just bringing more bodies in, showing their guy more love so it can appear better on cam to the judges, to the people. And, and I don't even know if that's the influence on why he won and why he defeated Swamp. I had him beating Swamp. I said on Twitter it was closer than what people were saying. Like, people were saying a 30. It definitely wasn't a 30 for me. Thought he won 2-1. I thought the first round was super clear. He came out dumping. I thought the second was close. That's the round I edged Geechee in. Thought the second was a bit close. I actually thought I like Swamp's third more than I did the second, personally for me. But Swamp was good all 3 rounds to me. It was fucked up that he was not getting the reactions that I thought he deserved. For a couple of lines, he was saying some dope stuff, man. He had a couple of joints. I was like, ooh, really nothing? Like, it was a little hard to watch when that happens. But yeah, I thought it was a close battle and Geechee edged it. Now we got Geechee versus KCJ, and then we got Cortez versus Rum Nitty. When prediction time comes, the battles in May 22nd. So May 21st, the Friday fix, I'll be giving my predictions. I like to give it the day before just so I can make sure I got everything, researched and looked at. And I looked at things from all angles and perspectives. So should be a good one. Like, again, shout out to URLTV, to Caffeine TV. Pretty solid night overall. All right. Got to get to the interview, man. Interview with the one and only LL Coogi coming up next. Stay here. All right. Welcome back. I am here with my special guest for today. Man, this guy's done it all. He's battled some big names, some heavyweight names. Came away unscathed. My man Nico even said it himself. Like, he's been battling a lot of people. Ain't got not one clear loss really to say on his name against all these elite competition and opponents. He is New Midwest Movement, Milwaukee's own, the one and only LL Coogi, my brother. Welcome.
Man, welcome, bro. Thanks for having me on, Ledge. It's always a pleasure being on the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a minute, but glad to have you here, man. Anytime I talk to you, and anytime we do these interviews, that means one thing: Coogi is busy. He got a lot going. You got a lot going on, so you stay busy. You stay getting plates, man. How do you stay motivated? Before I even get into how do you stay motivated with all these battles, being that you actually, you got some music that's popping and creating buzz and shit like that?
No, because I take the chance because I really can't get as lyrical as I want to be, like in the music type shit. You know what I'm saying? because a bunch of girls don't want to hear no bars all fucking day on those songs. So
Yeah.
it's like, so you know what I'm saying, even like the niggas that do like bars don't want to hear a bunch of fucking bars. They want to hear some melodies, a lot of different type of content. So I use the battle rap just like I said, get all my lyrical content off, like be the lyricist I want to be all the way to the fullest and shit. And then I just like enjoy doing both, bro. I enjoy making music, I enjoy battle rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Also, so that's why I just keep man both.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And you are incredibly active this year, and you coming off a couple of battles already that's in the books. Now you looking ahead, you looking forward, and you know your stop actually. If as I look, let me get right to it. Is the rebirth that's coming here? The Rap Committee and ABCD Battle League. It's a big card, man. A big card, and you a part of it, man. You go against the Saga. That's a big time plate, and that is what, May 22nd. So that's a couple of weeks away in Flint, Michigan. Go there and get your tickets, man. If you anywhere in my state, man, I wish I was there, but I'll actually be at a wedding on that exact day. So that is
Okay.
yeah, that's unfortunate, but that card looks stacked, and you a part of it. Your name is at the top pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
they value what you're doing up there. Just talk about that matchup, how it came together, and is this a battle you've been wanting for a minute, or how, like?
Been wanting for a minute. Like, me and Saga was cooking that up to be on like Rookie versus Bets on URL like a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow.
for that shit, like cause he first time he seen me like battle, like when I battled E-Real out there, and we had to battle the night out there last time I came out to Flint and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Saga was fucking with my shit. We did the little face-off picture and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like I've been promoted since then, and niggas was interested in booking it. So that's how that pretty much got set up and things like that. So I know Saga ain't no slouch and he turn up and shit. But difference between me and him, I don't choke. So you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I ain't gonna play no games with him. Niggas know how I turn up. Like I said, I never like go in a battle and not give 100%. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much with me now, I've mastered my pacing. Like I've slowed down a lot. Like especially my last battle I did on iBattle, Lex Luthor and them vouched for everything. Everybody that was there, like A Ward and Real Deal and a bunch of other names and shit. Like I said, I've mastered my pacing because I know I'll be like saying a lot of shit that go over heads because I can get a reaction. I'll be on to the next bar and I'll let shit marinate. You know what I'm saying? Because I naturally like talk fast. So it's like I've been trying to motherfucking pace myself because I used to be like I said, my talking fast come from used to being been second and first grade and having to be in speech, like me talking fast, like talking too fast and shit. So like I said, I naturally talk fast and shit. So that's how I rap. If you know me, I talk kind of fast. So it's like that's why I pretty much learned how to pace myself, and that was pretty much with thing with me and URL was like my pacing. Like I always have bars, I always have performance, believability, all that. I always had, like I said, markability as far as like how I carry myself, how I dress, and how things like that. It's just like it's like I said, I just had to really pace myself, and I learned how to pace myself very well. So now, since I learned how to do that, it's definitely a rap for niggas. And then I've been getting a lot of game from Mook and shit like that, and things of that nature. So, like I said, I'm definitely locked and loaded. I've been ready for this battle for the last 3 months. So I've been, like I said, we locked in. And yeah, like for the people, man, that always want me to do 3-round battles, it don't be on me. I would love to give y'all 3-round battles with all the names I battle. But it's like, it's either I get nothing for the battle and do a 3-round battle, my pockets get nothing, and I just take nothing, or the fans, like I said, I do a 1-round battle and get paid what I'm worth to get paid. So at the end of the day, people be want to see 3-round battles, but like I got a whole daughter, my nigga. So it's like I can't do a 3-round battle. So it's like 3-round battle and for nothing. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So all these next battles coming up are definitely 1-rounders, not by my choice though.
Yeah, and this is another thing people got to know the business is you're also not dealing with a super big league. These leagues are trying to get their foot in the ground, and
Right.
so the money isn't there to like accommodate all of you big name artists. That's why they pick and choose. They get certain artists from the grassroots level to fill up their card. Like it's a total like, how can I make this card dope, but also maintain a nice budget and maintain a
Yes.
nice profit? So
Yeah. Yeah, man, fans will be giving a fuck. They just want to see what they want to see.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm here though. I got somebody got to
Yeah,
be the middleman, let them know what's
you
going
got
on.
to,
Like, you know what I'm
got
saying?
to.
Money don't grow on trees. They got to do what they got to do. And
Man, not at all.
and again, you look at that card, like you got to book A Ward and Arsenal on there. You got Coogi on there, Saga on there, Mac Myron. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they doing the best they can. So I
Right. So you know what I'm saying? So so shit, that nigga Arsenal bust the budget by himself. Shit. Right.
facts. Ain't
So
no
he bust the
telling.
budget by himself. So
It,
that's what I'm saying. So with that being said, like I'm just going in there for the Tiger Battle, man, to be because I'm going there for the body, but it might be battle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Be come with this shit too. And I'm
yeah.
trusting that he gonna come with his shit too. You know what I'm saying?
I think it could be. You guys are familiar with that area. I believe y'all both battled on the same card up there not too long ago. Didn't you battle
Right.
E-Real out there?
Yeah, but the difference is in him, I had to battle tonight. He didn't.
That's
That's the
true.
difference.
That's
That's the
true.
difference. I
Yeah.
would like me. It was multiple bigger names on. It was Marv one on that card, Ill Will, all type of shit. It was multiple big ass names on that card, and me and E Real walked away with the best shit that night. So our same way I went on RBE and with KT on the Math and Serious card had the best battle that night. Cause that was
That's
by
true.
not by me, not by me saying that. That's by ARP saying it and Champion saying this shit. So it's like,
And I
bro,
said it too. You know what
yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
said it too. Les
Yeah.
said it too.
Yeah,
But
I'm
that's what I'm
right.
saying. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I done had the battle with a nice on a lot of big ass cards, bro. So it's like, bro, this just another way there in the park with me. Like I said, I've been locked in for this battle. My material already been done 2-3 months ago already. So it's like I
Damn.
just been revising my shit. And then like last month, shit, March, going into April, shit, nigga, I had 4 battles in 3 weeks. I had 4 battles in 3 weeks. I battled D-Dub March 20 or 27th. I battled Young Turk out there, not Squad Gang Turk, out there in Indiana, March 23rd. I battled fucking Lotta Zay on the World Sport thing for fucking, that was like March 20th. And then I battled motherfucking J Jeans out there. I battled April 10th. I
Yeah.
had 4 battles in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jay Jeans. Yeah, go check that battle out if you haven't
Oh
seen
yeah,
it.
and from that, and me and him, my nigga, I don't know if it still is right now, but on the iBattle app, me and Jay Jean, when that whole event dropped, you had A War versus XL, the Sword versus City Towers, all that. Me and Jay Jean was the top product on the app, on the iBattle app too.
I definitely heard
Also,
that. I definitely heard that from people in the building that y'all did y'all thing and y'all
facts.
stood out. So you definitely putting out some quality performances. Seem like you definitely done reached a different level. And like you said, like you done tweaked your shit up. It's still you at the end of the day, but you know what I'm saying, you went back to the drawing board and
Yeah.
revised some things. That's
I
dope.
hear, like, I'm not a nigga that get frustrated at people's opinions. I listen and then I know what I'm saying, I apply everything that niggas say. Like I said, the only problem I had was like rushing past my bars and not letting shit marinate. So I'm letting shit marinate now and I'm waiting for the crowd to react.
Yo,
And
I
I'm running
remember
it
when
back.
you called me. This is just totally off. I remember when you called me. It
Yeah,
was late as fuck, and you was like,
yeah.
you heard me and Nico when you battled Ratchet out in the West.
Yeah, it was the what the fuck it was the
It was the
button
button mash. You
mashing.
was like, hey man, what the fuck is button mashing? Like what the term was, because that's what Nico said. And
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying, we had a really healthy conversation and you was like, okay, but you know, that's how, and you told me you that's how I know you consistent with your take. You said even back then, that comes from how I talk from when I was little, and you
yeah.
know, that's how it is. So, you know, I respect that
Yeah,
for real, for real.
so I but like I said, I didn't take it and get mad or
No,
no some
not at all.
rah shit or none of that shit. I took it, okay, now, okay, cool. So we gonna keep, like I said, we gonna slow the algorithm down a little bit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And go into certain shit like that, switch the flow up on different type of things. And like I said, bro,
absolutely.
Mike, when you hear, I said, we all hear that shit for the saga. Y'all gonna hear about it because good news travel back all the time. So you gonna hear about it the night soon after we done battling. So like I told you, it's gonna be one of them things for the year. It's gonna be one of them joints of the year. I promise
Yeah,
you it is.
well, you know, that's all I'm looking for because we did a top 20 for 20 last year, and me and Nico will be doing the top 20 battles of the year for 2021 as well. So
Yeah,
I need to see you on there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Represent the Midwest. And then, it's not done for you, man. It's not done. You got something else
Nah, nah,
popping off.
nah. Week after that, we got me versus Jada Nightwing on Word Sport.
Yeah, people are looking at the flyer if they're watching right now. Yeah, man, only the strong survive. Jay Nightwing versus LL Coogi. Yeah, May 30th, man. So this battle. So how long was this battle booked? Like was this a while ago? Kind of
About
spur of the moment.
about 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. And so, being that it was a one rounder, are you still revising, or are you kind of good, like as far
Nah,
as your
no,
material?
I'm locked in. Like right now, like I probably went on my shit, but again, like last night, like no, my material is strong. I like it. I'm great. Like I haven't lost the battle yet on there. So it was
Mm.
like shit. You know what I'm saying? I beat a lot of they ass twice. So it was
Whoa,
like nigga,
talk
yeah,
about it.
yeah, yeah. So it was like So with that being said, I'm locked in, bro. I'm coming for every battle like it's my last one. I'm definitely taking the saga series the same way I took. I'm taking Jay the Nightwing, bro, and I'm coming here to prove a point. And like I told Tony, bro, in my Black Compass interview a couple of days ago, I'm looking to be in that top 20 battle rappers of the year conversation. Top
Hey
20.
man, do you think it's possible with these being one rounders, because they don't give those the full credit?
First of all, they pick. The thing is that they give it the full credit, but they pick and choose who to get a full credit to.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I watched the champion thing. They let certain people act like, okay, URL battles are higher than other battles, but then they will credit somebody else's lower league battle or one round battle if the paper is more in favor than the other person. So I done seen a lot of contradiction shit in there. So when it comes to certain people, when it comes to certain whoever is getting pushed or whoever the machine wants to like. So you can quote me on that. So it's like, bro, that between, like I said, it don't matter what it do, I'm putting in the work at the end of the day and I'm getting it in. So at the end of the day, motherfuckers gonna find whatever way to they're gonna find whatever thing to discredit me. They always gonna find something out. I got my resume better than half of the fucking niggas on new niggas on caffeine. But they'd be like, oh, they wasn't on smack. So, yeah, they'll find some magical reason. So is the Source not a legend because he ain't been on smack?
Oh, he's definitely a legend. He's
Okay
definitely a
then.
legend.
So that means you're a battle rap fan. You're not just a URL fan.
Yeah,
So
no.
only a URL fan will talk like that. So with that being said, I'm one of the best new people of my generation, especially of the Midwest new generation, my nigga. Like so, right, real shit. So like I said, man, I'm like I said, I'm ready. I'm locked the fuck in. They can try to discredit all they want to. Like I tell people, I don't define my career and my legacy based off URL standards or what people think.
Hey, that's coming from the horse's mouth, man. That's LL Coogi
Real
speaking
shit.
that shit, man. Dog. And so you got that locked up, and that's kind of wild, because the Saga and Jay the Nightwing went against each other not a while
Right.
ago too. So
Yeah.
you kind of going against two people who are familiar with each other, but they both are totally different. Like, is your game plan different with these two, or is it going to be some of the same, like, style and just
No,
like
all my
material?
game plans be different for everybody I battle. I never battle nobody the same or never any of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I do everything, but niggas want to label me as a puncher because I do that well. It's like Luke Kane do everything, but all you thinking about is the bicycle kick. Like, hey,
Mm,
like all you thinking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking Scorpion do everything good, but all you thinking about is to get over here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
So
wild.
it's like, that's all you gotta think, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas like I do everything. So I'm just showing everything in this battle that I genuinely do everything. I'm showing in all these next battles. I do everything, bro. Ain't just gonna be no punching.
Oh, respect that. And like you mentioned, in July 31st, damn, a couple of days after my birthday, you
Yeah.
go against again, we know the legend, because he is a certified legend. You go against the Source, man. Um, who, I like. This is a big deal. I don't think people really understand how big of a deal this is. Like, the Source not only is a legend, but he's most notably for be out in the West a lot, kind of. So to get him to come this way, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, that is a really big deal. They get him to travel to come. Like, who lined this up? Like, how did you handpick? You wanted him for some
No,
reason?
I handpicked the stories. Like I'm a dude, like I told niggas, like on no racial shit, but I don't just want to battle all the good black guys.
Mm.
Like I want to battle all the good white guys, Asian, whatever color they is. Like I want to battle fucking Diz. I want to battle Ron. I want to battle Ilmac. I want to battle like Frack. I want to battle all the dudes that's dope on every part. Because one thing I know about all the legends from my region, is Verb battle that Verb a legend, certified legend because he battled everybody.
Absolutely.
Everybody. And went to their turf. So that's why you see Coogi. That's why you see Coogi say, like, next time I battle a West Coast nigga, like, they gonna have to come where I'm at. I done went to the West Coast like 4-5 times.
That's true.
It ain't clearly lost the battle yet.
Also
it's either
true.
I won or it was debatable. So it's like last time I went on there, I beat Ratchet, 80% to 20%.
That was a clear dub. Yep.
Clear W. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, with that being said, like I said, man, I go everywhere. And like I said, I like the store's gonna be the last person you see me in front of, far like as a legend, you know what I'm saying, with his tears. So it's like, bro, like I said, I handpicked him personally. I hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Seen which Freed and G Gray hit him up and then took care of the business and shit. And that's how the battle happened. So shout out to UBL, my guy J Lopez and G Gray, they run the league over there. And that's, you know what I'm saying, the home team. Like I said, that's how the battle got put together. Like I said, I'm handpicking a lot of my opponents and shit and what I bring to. I want to battle, like I tell people, I'm battling the best niggas to ever do this shit. So how can I be ducking a nigga that's below me?
Yeah. A lot of people call you out.
I don't want to against all of niggas that can angle, that can get personal, that can name flip, that can haymaker, that can punch. I didn't want to against all the best niggas.
Yeah, man. Like I said, if you haven't seen his resume, I think you needed to like do your verse tracker, your Google, and check it out.
It's fucking retarded. Like I said, bro, my shit fucking retarded on every angle. I done been on every league that matter. So it's like, no.
Yeah, man. So because you also got music going too. Like I think I would be giving you a disservice if I didn't mention that. You got Cold March, which is a series. Cold March 5 has been a series that you've been rocking with. DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I'll be the first dude from where I'm from to have a Gangsta Grills and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the first dude to do that. You know what I'm saying? To have a Gangsta Grills and do that stuff like that. So, with that being said, like I said, man, I just been working on my tape and just been working on that, man, while doing the battle. So I've been knocking out my battle shit first, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I've been working on the tape. I already had the songs. I'm just going to the recording process of the songs. And we're shooting for the date of May 28th for the project to be out. At the latest, it could probably be a week after that, at the latest and shit. So I've been shooting videos also. Shooting videos for my last project, King Coogi 5 too. So like I said, I've been getting a lot of good, and I might be the first battle rapper with a Gangsta Grills too. I might be the first battle rapper with a Gangsta Grills.
I can't offhand. I can't think of one. So you might be. That's pretty impressive because that's like if anybody grew up and knew about Gangsta Grills, that's a big deal still to this day. Do you when you look back at your Cold March series, this one, the fifth one, is this going to be different, like as far as melodic and sonically? Like, how is it going sounding different?
I've been trying to I found my perfect gumbo is like my intros where niggas know I go in and talk about everything. And then, like I said, I got my radio shits for the chicks and shit. And then I also got my street shit. So it's the perfect gumbo, bro, of every type of, thing. So I got shit for the females, I got shit for the niggas, so I got shit for the hip hop heads. I got every different, like I said, it's like Baskin Robbins. I got every flavor on that motherfucker. So like I said, you're going to be, like I said, so it ain't just one sound, it ain't just one whole, like, it don't, like, when you hear this shit, you ain't gonna think I battle rap when you hear it.
Nice. That's kind of, and that's kind of where, battle rappers making music should be elevating to, sound nothing like their battles. Sound like a complete artist. And,
right.
You definitely out here waving the flag for that, man. Is there another battle you trying to get booked or something that you looking forward to? I know you also a part of the 10K tournament that's going down. Yeah. Do you know have they announced who your opponent is? Is it on the flyer or anything like that?
No, they pretty much gonna do that shit on the spot, like spin the wheel type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's crazy.
And this tournament gonna be like a tournament supposed to be like in one day type shit. This is gonna be a tournament. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever did anything like this before?
Like back in the day, like when I was going in the park and shit, we was battling battling one for money type shit. But I ain't never did it like on this level I'm at now type shit. But like I said, like I know I get to the point faster than a lot of niggas. So it's like It's like a lot. It's niggas already like niggas probably writing it like if I can just get past Dre, I can get past Coogi, I can. Know what I'm saying? Because you only got to win. It's on a 16-man tournament. You only got to win 4 battles, and they only 1-round battles with only 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes, so you got to win 4 battles. That's kind of easy.
That's for y'all level, that you can. Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't choke and just have some, like you said, you gotta get to the point ASAP. So
right, you gotta get to the point ASAP of what you're doing. So ain't no time to be angling and trying to get personal and doing that drag shit out and all the other shit. That's all you got time to do. So it's like, as I said, so I'm going in to go after that and shit and get my bag on that shit and shit too. So, I said, bro, I definitely be one of the motherfuckers. If I don't win it, I'm gonna be one of the motherfuckers in the semifinals, definitely.
Definitely, man. Well, we're looking forward to that again. He got a long schedule ahead of him, but it all kicks off in a couple of weeks right here, like in Michigan. He'll be in Flint, going against the Saga, man. ABCD Battle League Rap Committee shit. So we looking forward to it, brother. Real quick, because I also want to mention this, because you are affiliated, you are Dot Mob.
Yes.
The homie Snake Eyes has departed. Like when you hear that, were there any talks from the camp letting you know, or you found out when everybody else found out? Like, was there any conversations had?
I personally found out when everybody else found out from via internet or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting on the show as far as like Black Compass the day he was you know what I'm saying, talking on there and shit. Because he had his shit a day after mine. And like I told him, man, shit, I really, he feel, you know what I'm saying, ain't no bad blood or no shit like that. Like, niggas ain't beefing or nothing. It's just
Right.
like, like I said, whatever nigga feel like that's bad for, you know what I'm saying, best for him. It's like, niggas took it to heart when LeBron went to the Heat, but he had to do what, he had to get a ring, you know what I'm saying? He got to see how a ring felt to bring it back to the team to see show them niggas how I get a ring. You feel me?
Yeah.
But sometimes, man, you got to, sometimes, man, like, you just gotta motherfucking let people, man, do what they feel best for them. Ain't no bad blood. It's just you gotta do what's fair for. If you got love for a nigga, you know what I'm saying, or even female, you gotta do, like I said, if you feel love for them, you know what I'm saying. You won't, like I said, keep them captive. Let them do what's best for them. You feel me?
Absolutely.
That's all it is.
What's the benefits of? Because everybody asks me, I'm like, I don't know. I've never experienced it. For you, joining a team, a legend like Dot Mob is legendary in battle rap. Like, what's the benefits in it? Like, what do you gain? Like when you join a
Like
team?
you gain for like you gain wisdom, like you gain like being around niggas like that gave a blueprint for this shit, like T-Rex and Mook, you know what I'm saying? Being around them people like that, it's like if I'm the smartest nigga in my clique, I need to get out the clique because it's like, bro, I need to go around other niggas that's doing better. Like it's like if you own a Fortune 500 company, you need to get around fucking nigga Bill Gates and Donald Trump and all them niggas that's making billions. You feel me? Get around Jay-Z and Nas, them that's making big because shit. I'm up here. I got the Fortune 500 company, but shit, nigga, these niggas got billies. Or I need to get around these niggas to learn how to. Because it's like if I'm the smartest nigga in the clique, I'm just teaching y'all what I know. I need to go not now when I go back from Mook and them and get some more wisdom. Now I can bring it back to the niggas at the crib that I fuck with my hoodlum gang niggas, my cousin them, hoodlum them, and Jay Lopez and Larry Bull and shit like that. So I can bring that back to them. Bring that game back to them. So it's like. Now I'm around some people, like I said, that's going to like I said, give me more game and show me how they like these dudes that's been in the league game like damn near what, like how many years now? 15, 20 years now and shit.
Yeah,
and still being able to get booked. So it's like, what can they teach me that can keep me in the game this long and continue to get checks from years from now?
Yeah, no, that's real. So there you go, and I think that's a really good answer, man. Knowledge and wisdom, you can't put a price on that. You know what I mean? So
No, you can't. No, you can't. It's probably just like I went out to New York for 8 hours after I was in New York 8 hours and met RZA and Mario Van Peebles with Mook.
Oh, I
With
seen
Mook.
that clip going out. Yeah, I seen him
Yeah,
with
with
them.
Mook. Yeah, with Mook. Yeah, being with Mook. I met these big hip hop legends and movie producers and directors and superstars. Like niggas know Mario Van Peebles legendary. Like niggas know RZA legendary. I met them just fucking couple hours out there.
Wow.
Being with Mook. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I could do that just with that, imagine what I can do in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years, getting more game and shit from Mook and rubbing more shoulders with other people, you know what I'm saying? On top of the shit I'm already doing on my own, doing tapes with DJ Drama, doing songs with Cassidy, with Mickey Fax, niggas that got his songs, and niggas that been on a double XL freshman cover and getting all this, like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I need that type of game. So it's like that's where I'm at with it. So that's the benefits doing that. Cause like I tell people all the time, like any clique in the world, like not even just battle rap, all of them got their flaws and ups and downs and drama and scandals or whatever the case you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like you just gotta go, like, is you really there? Because you really fuck with niggas, or you really there to try to benefit off people, like benefit off motherfuckers and leech off niggas. You feel me? I'm here because like niggas is genuine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bad, like Rex Big Brother made me that mob. Like he really fuck with me. I fuck with Bad One. Like that's the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you ever watch Head Ice and T-Rex battle, like when he was talking about Bad One, but you ain't the bad, that's T-Rex oldest brother. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. So it's like, bro, like them niggas really genuinely fuck with me. Like, so it's like, you know, like I said, bro, it's all love. So it's all love to Snake Eyes, man. Let that man like prosper and do what he do. I wish him the most success and where he gonna do in his future endeavors too.
Hey man, yeah, that's a really great answer, man. So you got a lot lined up, man. Milwaukee's best, new Midwest movement, all that good stuff, my brother. We looking forward to it. Again, check him out. He's coming to a hood near you. He's everywhere, man.
Yeah.
He everywhere. So man, I appreciate you giving me some of your time, man. For real.
Man, it's all appreciate you too, man. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That fuck with the legend. Y'all subscribe to his channel, man. Support the new Midwest. Support everybody that fuck with you, man. I'm out this bitch. Make sure you follow me. Go get that code March 5 when it drop and be in tune from the saga, Jada Nightwing, and the Swords battles, man. It's going to fuck down, man, the next month.
All right, later. All right, all right. I gotta talk to you guys about my top 5 leagues for right now. Before I even get into that, though, I do want to give some honorable mentions that were really close to making the cut. Um, Starting with like, and again, this is not top 5. My top 5 of this year, based off of their year, it's like over the past maybe 2 or 3 years, just who I'm really feeling out and who I find myself watching on a consistent basis, like a vast amount of their battles, no matter what. So there are a couple I want to say that just missed the cut. I think the Riot is probably the first one that just missed to me. I feel like probably since what was like the end of last year, or like, maybe the fall, winter of last year up until now, they've been killing shit on a different level to me. I think them going to YouTube to allow people to watch it for free and then like kind of shut it down and then release the battles, like that lane that they're on. Also, I think sometimes they do the little merger with King of the Dot and Twitch, getting that Twitch look, the YouTube look. Like either way, sometimes they stream on Twitch. It'll be live streamed on Twitch through the King of the Dot channel, or sometimes, for the most part, it'll be just the Riot on Geechee Gotti's channel streaming through there. Think it's dope. The more eyes, the better. And I like their combination of what they're doing. It's not anything new, but they're just doing it better because they have the talent to do so, which is our top level known guys here in the West, some rising stars of the West going against the best from all over. You know what I'm saying? And it makes for you get different regions with different styles, different approaches, different, skill levels, and just, some are punchers. You might have somebody who comes just straight rapping. Like, I like what they're doing, straight mix. I see Fonz and I see Real Name Brandon kind of talking crazy to each other. Yo, Kevin Parks, Geechee Gotti. I know y'all, y'all probably ain't watching, but I'm going to tag y'all so y'all can see this, because y'all going to look at it. Y'all might not respond, but y'all going to look at it. Y'all going to hear it. So, Real Name Brandon and Fonz been talking crazy to each other. I'm in the Western Conference group. Y'all know that. I know y'all know. I see a lot of talking. Y'all like being real disrespectful to a Midwest brethren. And I don't like it. I want to see that battle happen. Seeing Kevin Park say something like yes or for sure or whatever he said. Don't just be saying that and ain't trying to negotiate nothing. I want to see that battle on the Riot. Just don't talk. Just get it done. Just Get it done. Shout out to the Riot, one of the best leagues in the world. Also, want to give a shout out to I do want to give a shout out to Queen of the Ring. Y'all know very few love the women's game more than I do. And shout out to the owners and all that. I guess I'm waiting to see what their product looks like when it isn't a merger with URL and Caffeine. What it looks like as a standalone. The last couple of events I remember before they started doing like the merger was Panic Room and Watch the Throne, and people had their it wasn't like slander. It was just like a couple like, oh man, this is going on. So, but that's with every league. I still think it's a solid league. I still think it's one of the best. It's up there. So yeah, that missed the cut for me. Bullpen misses the cut for me as well, just because they gotta get out of Atlanta. I know they will never will, but they got to. They got to. No, I'm joking. But no, honestly, it's just because they main event was good with Ace and John, but overall the card wasn't hitting, and they just don't really have that many events where it's just a full night of dope battles. Like it's a good league, but it can be better. Like matchups, like the matchups. Like sometimes you give yourself some, like, how when you look at, I'm about to sound like Surf. You know how you play basketball and you look at your schedule, you're in the NBA, you kind of mark, if you're a really good team, you mark what that's a win. That's like we got, they're gonna be coming off a back-to-back. They probably gonna sit. Like sometimes just booking the right matchups. This gonna be a dope matchup. We knew, right? RBE, for example, when we seen Ill Will versus A Ward. Oh, we was like, this is probably gonna be battle of the night. Like sometimes you just give yourself a W just off booking the right matchup. So sometimes the matchups, so I don't even want to say that it was a matchup that I was like, oh yeah, this is not gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Bad news of Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't think it's gonna hit. But that's how it is. But it's still a good league. It's a top 10 league. Also, I want to give a shout out to Verbal Warzone, what they're doing with taking instrumentals and having you guys show y'all rapping ability while still battling, being direct. It is really top level shit. Shout out to everybody, the whole staff at Verbal Warzone. You guys are so needed in the culture. I don't think the people who rock with y'all even understand how much y'all are needed. So shout out to Verbal Warzone. And yeah, man, that's and a couple leagues that are on the rise, man. Here in Detroit, we got Alpha League. Also in Florida, you got Graham Battle League, another league that's highlighting the women, and I think that's awesome. And yeah, man, got a couple leagues out here that's really, really doing work that you should pay attention to. Gates of the Garden for sure. And this is another one I wanted to mention real quick. No Coast. Shout out to No Coast. All right. My top 5 out the gate. Y'all, if y'all not familiar with it, that's fine. This is my favorite top 5 Premier Battles. I'm doing that. Premier Battles is a top 5 league for me from all aspects. It's in the UK. Yes, I know you guys don't really rock with UK battle rap heavy. That's fine. I do. It's my list. This my shit. But yeah, so I rock with it, man. I rock with it. Just from the production, how it's edited, the graphics, whoever's shooting always looks spectacular. The talent level, like their roster is getting better. And that's a direct tie. You know why their roster is getting better? Because they have a system over there as well called the Academy, where they're grooming, finding potential, diamonds in the rough and potential stars for their league, and it's paying off. Like the way they go about it, it's just dope, man. You gotta salute Premier Battles. You just do. I don't know what else to say. Like, they're really good. They're really good at what they do. They're really good at what they do. They're really good at marketing. They're really good at merch. They're really good, I don't know, with the atmosphere. Yeah, like everything, man. Everything. Everything. When you'll see when the venues start opening up, how they do these chants like they're at a soccer stadium, football stadium, soccer, you know what I'm saying? But when you're there, you'll see it, man. It's just it's crazy. So one day I'm going there. Like me and my lady, we are going to an Premier Battles event. So salute to them, Briggsy, Shoddy, everybody. Love. Number 4, I've been saying this for a minute. I've been saying it for a minute. Top 5 league. I think when I first the first time I said it like out in the open was when I interviewed XL for an odd battle that he had. I forgot against who. Oh, when he was the head ice battle. It was leading into the head ice battle that was supposed to go down. That didn't go down. I said it there. I was like, I think I battled the top 5 league. People might think I'm bugging. I asked him his opinion. He said definitely. I still think that to this day. At number 4, iBattletv, Lex Luthor, the whole staff that helps put that thing together, mold talent, throw dope cars, do dope things for the people. You don't understand how rare it is for a league owner to just give away tickets to come to the event, to give away like pay-per-view access to the fans, to the supporters. It's the people. To me, it's the people's league. Also, you can't box them in. Like, oh, this is the white person's league. This is this is all predominantly black. There's a dope mix of all races, different styles from different areas. You can't knock it. You absolutely can't knock it. It's different, and they got talent all across the board. Whether it's the top guys like a Sick, a Jables, a Kang, um, Devo. I'm looking forward to it, man. I need I need a lot of these guys to just be on every card killing people, man. Because every time they on iBattle and they're in a main event, they just kill it. They just kill it. You know what I'm saying? Eddie I be over there, like, XL be over there. Like, it's really good from the cameras to like, yeah, the footage to the atmosphere to the bar. It seemed like people save their best to go over there for whatever reason. And then don't even let me get. Have y'all checked out the app? Have y'all checked? I've checked out the app. Have y'all checked out the iBattle TV app? That app is special. That app is special. Special, I say. Look at from the layout to the archives to how my favorite thing is when they do a pay-per-view event, right? These brothers allow you to just buy one battle from the event. So you like, man, this event, I ain't really feeling these battles, but all I kind of want to see is that battle. How did that battle go? You can just buy that battle. Genius, right? Genius. Yes. So, shout out to iBattle, man. I've bigged them up a hell of a lot. So, yeah, man. Number 3, I got RBE. Simply put, I love their ambition. They're very ambitious. They put together big cards. They put star names, mega star names in there. Obviously, we just seen Hitman and Cassidy. I'm waiting on them to have that one though. Like, this card was amazing from top to bottom. And listen, when I talk about a card being underwhelming or not hitting, that's out of the league's hands. Like, I always say this. When I'm saying that, I'm not coming at the owners or whoever books it, because all you can do is your part. Because on paper, their card looked solid, looked good. After that, it's on the MCs to deliver. It's always on the MCs to deliver. So remember that. Well, I wouldn't even say we. I'm not speaking. I was about to say fuck the other media, but not. But you know what I'm saying. Like I can't speak for what they say or how they feel. I'm telling you guys, ARP, Lex Luthor, Smack, Beasley, Organic, all the owners. If I'm critiquing the results of a night, I know you guys. It's your league, so you're gonna automatically take it personal. But keep in mind that I'm just basing it off of what the MCs did, and that's it. Like, cause you guys on paper, that's why I always give a judge ruling on paper what a car looks like. So I'm like, on paper, it's about like an 8. It's about an 8 out of 10. Them dudes coming out there fuck up. I gotta give it like a 6 or a 5. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me being completely transparent with you guys. But RBE is ambitious. I like it. They take chances. You know, and I will say it hits more than it misses. That's why they're high on the list. Because the chances they take, it hits more than they misses. Like for instance, I feel like they kicked off the dominant couple of years the women have been having. If we're being completely honest, I hate to say that, but Ladies and Gents was such a successful event. When you look back at it in hindsight, because they didn't box the ladies in to being like this is men versus women. It's like no, it's just a card where everybody's rocking out. We're gonna have men versus men, men versus women, women versus men, women versus women, and that card played out beautifully. Had star moments in there. I believe that's the first time a lot of people seen Yoshi. Like a lot of people seen Yoshi. I believe, yeah, she smoked somebody in that card. Not smoke. She won versus J2. It was Lady J who smoked somebody. I believe it was Smurf. Sorry to put your name out there, but yeah. So RB is ambitious. They take chances. For the most part, like when you get a pay-per-view from them, and it's through Rap Grid mostly, it looks good. It doesn't really fuck up or anything like that. So they're giving you quality. And like the way they market is next level. And I like how accessible ARP is as being, you know, he's not the only like lead dog over there, like the headliner and the CEO over there. It's a partnership, but he's the face, and he realizes that like these other two kind of gonna stay in the cut. Let me go out there and talk to the people. So he'll jump on he'll jump on this platform. He'll jump on any platform and promote and do a hell of a job doing so. So shout out to RBE. It's like again, the reason they're number 3 is really not nothing ARP and them aren't doing. Like I like the cards that they book. It's just that the MCs haven't delivered to my liking yet. But that can change. Max out 2, maybe. We'll see. Number 2, King of the Dot. Listen. And I think people don't realize how close this was. I really don't think. A couple things are stopping them from being number 1 for me, honestly, if I'm just being honest. It's just, one, they not frequent enough, although their tournament was really dope. I don't know how many people really realize how good their tournament was. They had some good ass matches in that tournament, man. That tournament was really good. But yeah, just not, you know, frequent events enough, and that's not their that's something that's not their fault. You know, Gully and Organic and all those boys, man, they tried to come over here, but the COVID situation messed a lot of things up. So, you know, I can't fault them for that, but that's a reason. Like I don't see enough of them yet. Hopefully that changes. I've been told something groundbreaking is gonna happen, something innovative, so I'm fingers crossed for that. I think I've been trying to sit over here and guess what they're about to do. Again, when King of the Dot is like quiet, they about to hit you with a bomb. So don't be surprised. But yeah. So from that aspect, also, yeah, that and just the fact that I'm waiting to see the next wave. That's like, look, I'm here rocking with King of the Dot. There's some people I know personally, not personally, but there's some people I know behind the scenes that have said, I would love to just be on King of the Dot killing it. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't happened yet, like or at least on a consistent basis. And, you know, that would help with the roster. Just, yo, I'm over here with it. So I'm waiting for that to happen, and hopefully that comes in fruition. But their quality is great. Their, the way they produce their shit, the merch, all that good stuff, man. King of the Dot is top level, high class, very personable, very again accessible. I love that organic is very meticulous, and I love that he's not just letting everybody come through, right? Like when he let me interview, I interviewed him twice. There's maybe only a few other people who got more than one interview with him, so it has to be built on nothing but respect, right? So he's not just gonna do that with everybody, and I think that's a dope trait to have. Shout out to King of the Dot, man. King of the Dot, number one, URL. Just because they kept battle rap ticking too, man. They could have easily shut it down when this COVID shit happened. And I'm not mad at anybody that did, honestly. Like, it's health over everything, family over everything. Yeah, so I'm not mad at those who did. But the fact that they've tried to find a way and eventually found a way to continue bringing out content during this time, thought it was dope to me. Thought it was really ambitious and admirable. You took some chances. I feel like some people who caught COVID, I felt like, they took chances with y'all. But at the end of the day, you can't. Come on, man. Like these tournaments, and they don't up the bread to 100K. The stuff on the app, the Born Legacy series, like everything, man. URL just, and their roster is the best. Like their roster, or their semblance of a roster, because everybody isn't like URL only, but they can just pull from anywhere and bring somebody, like, in, it's on caffeine. Like, we're getting all this real quality content for free consistently, every couple of weeks. That's just hard to top. Like, you can't top that. The roster, the quality, and it's free. But you should still get the app. It's only $7.99. Like, you got to get the app. If you're vested in just all the battle rap, not just the big names. If you're vested in the people who want to come up, if you care about the Crucible, for instance, you should just get the app, man. Don't just listen to us or listen to whoever. Just get the app and see for yourself. See for yourself. That's it. So that's my 5. Premier Battles, iBattle. I got RBE, King of the Dot, URL. That is my 5 favorites. Again, shout out to the Riot though. Shout out to Bullpen, Queen of the Ring, Verbal Warzone, and many others. All right, that's it. That's the show. I don't know what else to say, man. Look, appreciate LL Coogi pulling up, being very transparent, very honest from everything to how he feels about Champion of the Year voting and how they perceive certain people, to his thoughts on Snake Eyes and everything that he got going on. Salute to him, and salute to you guys for being up this morning, rocking with your boy, man. I really appreciate that. More content along the way on YouTube. Good Morning Battle Rap isn't going anywhere. It is here for a long time, and that's it, man. As always, keep it battle rap. Peace, love.